Alright guys, so today we're going to be reacting to why Germany's Autobahn has no, not Autobahn, but Autobahn has no speed limit. Very interesting. I know that a lot of YouTube videos that we reacted to Germany, they clearly have no speed limits in their street. I'm sorry, as an American, the speed limits everywhere, man. And if you surpass those speed limits for 5 miles per hour above the limit, game over, my G. That's it. Let's jump in.
Where speed limits don't exist. You can drive as fast as you want with no risk of punishment. No flashing blue lights, no speeding tickets, just complete speed freedom. But this road has a dark history. And that freedom may not last much longer. So where is this road?
Aye.
Is it safe?
Aye.
And can you really drive as fast as you like? Welcome to Explained.
Okay, so let's go.
Across Germany, you'll find the Autobahn, the German highway system that literally translates as automobile track. It's over 13,000 kilometers long, and there's absolutely no speed limit.
Wow.
Whatever speed the car is capable of is legal, but the Autobahn was a home for speed long before it stretched across the country. The fastest speed ever recorded on the Autobahn was all the way back in 1938. Rudolf Cacciolo drove a V12 Mercedes-Benz W125 at a ridiculous 435.5 kilometers per hour. In more recent times on the Autobahn, the RUF R-Turbo has been clocked at 335 kilometers per hour. A Bugatti Veyron reached 352 kilometers per hour, and a Porsche 9FF G-Turbo 850 hit a ridiculous 380 kilometers per hour. And while the record has never been broken, mainly due to the Autobahn being slightly busier now than it was way back before the war.
Oh, yeah. That is amazing. 210, 250.
Look at Connor. Oh, yeah, that's amazing. Oh, yeah, that's amazing. Bro, this is not amazing, bro. You have something stuck up in, you know, where?
Yes. I just had an orgasm. Did you have an orgasm?
That doesn't mean you won't see blazing speeds.
Oh, 7.
You'll find videos all over the internet of Bugattis, Porsches, Ferraris and more flying down the German highways. But while this idea may excite petrol heads everywhere, the German Autobahn has a dark history. In 1932, the first ever unofficial piece of the Autobahn was created. The A555 connected Cologne and Bonn and had no speed limits. It was known as the Diplomats Raceway. Hitler was appointed Chancellor of Germany in 1933 and saw the potential that a vast highway system had. As World War II raged on, photos were released of happy, healthy Aryan workers building the Autobahn alongside their Führer. In reality, all the able-bodied workers were either on the front line or in the factories. And the creation of the Autobahn during the war was left up to forced workers and concentration camps. Nowadays, the German Autobahn is one of the longest highway systems in the world.
Oh my God.
But why doesn't it have a speed limit?
No, forget about that, man. Nah, man. I have to give you props to those Germans, man. Nah.
Put simply, it's never had one. And it's never needed one. But is it safe? Per capita, traffic-related deaths in Germany are one of the lowest in the world, with just 3.7 deaths per 100,000. That's around 70% less than the United States, who has strict speed limits throughout the country. So is faster safer?
Good point.
Probably not. While the Autobahn is freedom for driving fast, it's not freedom for tailgating.
Oh, I see. Why?
Drivers who ride the bumper of the car in front risk a €375 fine and the possibility of losing their license for 3 months.
Yeah, it's dangerous though. Yeah.
It's also tougher to get a driving license in Germany. And while drivers are free to put their foot down on the Autobahn, studies show that the average speed on a 6-lane stretch is still only 142 kilometers per hour. It's also important to note that not all of the Autobahn is speed limit free. Sectors in urban areas or under repair, as well as accident-prone portions of the highway, will generally have a 130 km per hour speed limit. And just because there's no speed limits does not mean the drivers have no responsibility. As the speed increases, so does a driver's...
Because a lot of people will say, no, you can just ride, 5,000 miles per hour kind of thing. But no, I think there's certain rules to just make sure, you still have that freedom. But let's just remind that, you can mess up and just cause a crash to a family or someone else.
liability if there's a crash.
Ooh.
Courts in Germany have ruled that an ideal driver will not go faster than 130 kilometers per hour.
Okay.
Once you exceed that speed, the responsibility of the driver increases with it. Anytime a serious crash happens due to fast speeds, the pressure to bring in the limits increases.
Oh wow, that was not good.
In 2003,
You know why it makes sense? Because that means that person that was driving, but again, this is kind of relative, I say, subjective. But people that drive in speed limit, they still causing sort of the same accident. You see what I'm saying? I need to see
a Mercedes test driver was jailed for just 18 months after being found guilty of manslaughter. Rolf Fischer's aggressive driving caused a young mother to panic and lose control of her car. She died alongside her 2-year-old daughter.
Oh my God.
According to a recent poll, 60% of Germans actually support the idea of a limit on the Autobahn, with just 38% saying there should be no limit whatsoever. Even the German king of speed, Sebastian Vettel, is in favour of an Autobahn speed limit, saying it is a no-brainer. But it's not just because of safety fears that's driving Germans to favour restrictions. Introducing a speed limit could save 2 million tonnes of fuel every year. This is not just an important climate goal, but also would help reduce Germany's reliance on Russian oil. But what do you think? Should the Autobahn stay a place of freedom for speed lovers? Or is it time for change?
Yeah.
Okay.
Let us know what you think.
Well, it's all depending on what the German people wants, man. I don't know whatever you guys want to decide. It's up to you. I understand the Autobahn it's like a German culture, I will say. You guys, I will say, hear me out, German people, hear me out. Get some places where a lot of these accidents happen, limit, but have some of the other sides, no limit. Does that make sense? Because they have to be like a statistics where it says the majority of these accidents are happening on this side of the road or this side of the road. So the ones that are happening on this side of the road, let's just make sure that we put the limit on that one. You see what I'm saying? Like, I think that makes more sense that you say, you know what, speed limit and everything. I don't think so. I mean, it's just part of you guys' culture. And you guys are not having a lot of accidents compared to the United States, that we have accidents left and right. Right? So I say, like, okay, so 60%. One speed limits, right? Okay. Let's put those speed limits in certain areas, but not everybody. And let's see how can that reduce the accident. If it doesn't work, we don't keep putting limits. But let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. You guys, Germany. Let me know what you guys think. You guys agree with me? You see what I'm saying? Like, don't ban the Autobahn, because this is something you guys seems to inherently identify it. But those places where accident happens, okay, let's try it out. Let's see what can we do here. I don't know. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. I'll see you in the next one.